Chapter 13. The Listener's Story. Maharaj, your involvement is most important. Just listen and then forget it. What I am communicating, talking with you about, the words I have spoken, try to know the principle behind the words. Do not analyze the words. The words are not important. Concentrate on the meaning behind the words. Try to know the principle behind the words. I am talking to you, narrating the listener's story, not the individual person's story. I am talking about the invisible listener within you. I am narrating your story, the story of the invisible listener within you. Questioner. So it's an experience, but it's an experience without the experiencer? Maharaj, in the beginning, experience, witness, all these words are there, but you are beyond experience. Your presence is behind every experience. Even if you say, I am Brahman, it is also illusion because presence is needed to say Brahman. The name Brahman has been given, Atman has been given, Paramatman has been given, God has been given. All these names have been ascribed to ultimate truth. However, the words are not ultimate truth. This is the mistake many people are making. They take these words to be the ultimate truth. The words are not ultimate truth. We gave meaning to all these words. We have created all these words, through which we can understand, through which we can talk and converse with each other. Questioner. So it is not about using the words to get clarity. It is more about always being in that silent place where questions are answered. Yes, all the answers to all the questions are within you. The questioner itself is the answer. The invisible questioner itself within you is the answer. Without the questioner, you cannot question. Questioner. This has stopped me in my tracks. So that is the answer to all my questions. That's definitely a place to go to with all this. That's what makes it tangible, really clear for me. Maharaj. Now try and digest and absorb what has been said. This will give you spontaneous happiness and peace. Happiness, peace, everything is within you. You have just forgotten that you are the source of it all. We have lost our happiness because we are measuring ourselves in body form. In brief, you are underestimating yourself all the time, thinking, I am somebody else. I am one of the family members. I am a person in the world. Questioner. Can I ask about duty to the family? You said, do your duty to the family, and I read that Nisargadatta Maharaj went back to his family when he understood that. Can you explain that a little more, please? I'm having a little difficulty understanding that. Maharaj. If you are acting in a drama, you know that you're not concerned with the drama. You know it is a role you're playing for 2 or 3 hours. Your presence is spontaneous. Along with the presence came family members, society, the world. You do whatever duties you're required to do, but at the same time, you're supposed to remain unconcerned with the world because prior to beingness there was nothing. Prior to beingness, you were unconcerned with the world. There was no family life, no association or interaction with any other person. This whole dream began the moment the spirit clicked with the body. Just like if you're in a deep sleep and in your dream you're acting as somebody else. You see your big family. You're on holiday by the sea. The sun is shining. You see different landscapes, etc. And after awakening, This whole dream world just vanishes. What happened to that family? What happened to that holiday? Likewise, every day you see different dreams. This life is just a big dream, a long dream. It is open fact, open fact. Prior to body knowledge, where were you? Prior to beingness, what was your existence? After the body dissolves, after the disappearance of the body, or after death, are you going to ask, what has happened to my family? Where did the world go? Where did my knowledge go? Knowledge means just to know oneself in a real sense. We know ourselves in body form, and that is the cause of all our confusion and conflicts. Questioner: thank you. Maharaj: so there should not be so much attachment to this material life which may drive or propel another dream. This will be the last dream. This will be the last dream. There should not be another dream. Know yourself. This body has given you a real opportunity to know yourself in a real sense. If you lose this opportunity, well, we can't say. Do you want to see another dream and another dream? If not, come out of it all. Come out from all these dreams. For this, conviction of reality is most important. Questioner: conviction? Maharaj: conviction of reality. Questioner: so with meditation and even beyond the meditation, you have to stay with that conviction, and through that conviction the rest falls away? Maharaj: through meditation you're reminding selfless self, the meditator, that you are Brahman, you are Atman. You're reminding your selfless self. Questioner: the meditation helps the conviction to grow, and the conviction then becomes its nature? Maharaj: you can take it in your own way, but keep in mind that you are ultimate truth, your final truth. It is your story. I am narrating your story, your reality, not what you have read in books. I am narrating your story, your reality, not all that you have read in books. It is the listener's story, the story of the invisible listener in you. When you are reading books, you should read them as if it is the reader's story in them. When you read spiritual books, they are narrating the story of the invisible listener in you. You are to read them as if you are reading about you. It is your story, the reader's story. When I am talking with you, I am not talking to you as a body. I am talking with the invisible listener within you. People make the mistake of reading spiritual books as if the books are telling the story of Brahman and Atman, a story about something other, something separate from the reader. Questioner: I think that's one of the main things you have done, Maharaj, is taken away a lot of the book knowledge and the emphasis on certain kinds of body practices and reading. That comes through very solidly from you. And that in itself is a very important kind of emphasis. That's a big difference, a different experience to what we have been used to. It also brings a new perspective and more faith in the process. To trust that process is not an easy thing. All the words that are out there from all the masters are filtered when you read them, but you have put an emphasis beyond that, which is very clear and helpful. Maharaj: it is open truth, final truth. Questioner: wonderful.